talking about Big Battle, I think it's fair to bring up the old Fantasy League right now. And I said, right, to Ottavio, I only have one goal in this, and that's to beat the stat man. And that's Ottavio. But this was before I got a sort of, quite a random message out the blue. And we have Mr. Dave Sisi in the league. So now my goal is to beat Ottavio, and then at least to try and beat you. So that's the level now where I'm at. If that means we come bottom and I come third from the bottom, I'd be happy with that, to be honest.
Mike, I'm gonna pay you next time.
To be honest, I'm actually really excited. The best part about fantasy, I used to do Fantasy Premier League back in the day, but I've lost my connection with that. So now there's a new fantasy game. I was just so keen. So I was messaging anyone that was doing a league. I was like, I'm in. So I'm actually always excited after the first round to go through, because then you can finally see everyone's teams and see who everyone's crazy picks are. Now, Ottavio,
I have one. I have a crazy one.
Scare me. So he's going to be going numbers, percentages, all the rest of it.
Man, I'm going with.
I go a bit more head and heart, So I think for me, I'm going to join you with that goal of coming after Ottavio. I like the idea that heart can beat the head, the old stats man over there. But I think it'll be a difficult task. I'm not going to lie.
The Hangover. Where he's like seeing all the stuff when he's counting cards. That's how I imagine Ottavio was picking the fantasy league, just seeing all these numbers falling from the sky.
I'm gonna read.
I was picturing. I had the Rain Man. The Rain Man gif, of all this. And then there's just me looking oh yeah, he's my mate. I'll put him in. You know what I mean? I have to say, I'll put it, the Italian players, they have undervalued the Italian players. I'm sorry.
So much.
I wish I had 5 Italian players. We are.
Come out with change there.
Yeah, we can pick more than 3 after when we're going to be
did you pick yourself?
He picked himself? Who knows?
Did you pick yourself, Dave?
I missed the question. What was the question?
Did you pick yourself in the fantasy league?
No. Probably could, no. You're going to have to wait till round 1, mate. You have to wait till round 1 and then you can see.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the sneak that we know.
To be fair, it'd probably be insider knowledge, so I probably actually can't. I probably literally cannot tell you what my fantasy league team is.
Don't want to give Ottavio any.
No, I have some ideas there, but
don't
I have two crazy fly half.
We got to beat you, man.
I have 2 crazy fly half. First can be the craziest ever. It's our 3rd fly half, but for me, my team is gonna be with the Chilean number 10 against Japan. Crazy game. He's gonna do everything for Chile that game. So I'm going there. That's my sneak peek for fantasy.
He's throwing us off.
Ottavio, that's the Techers, mate. That's the Techers.
Yeah.
That's best in everything.
Yeah.
But fantasy guys, subscribe to our open league, don't forget. So we're gonna send all the information in the info of the pod, Twitter, Instagram. So just join us.
Join with some funny names,
Yeah, there are some funny names.
Good point.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, guys.
I have a little secret account that you guys.
Yeah, Fridge is one of the.
Dave, keep it stum. But there's a secret. I've made 2 accounts basically, and then depending on which one's doing better in round 1, that's the one I'm going to commit to. No, joking aside, I am playing seriously, very seriously.
Yeah, fair.
It's a serious game, the fantasy.
Yeah, I'm buzzing. See, it's actually. It's one of those where you can start looking at the team selections now. Do you know what I mean? And then you're going to have those weeks where the guy forgets to change his team and all the rest of it. And you're going to have all the excuses. So I'm looking forward. I think it'll be a bit of banter. We've got a squad 1 going as well. I think we've got about 10 or 12 guys doing it. So
Who's the
There's a
benchmark?
little bit of money in the hat as well, so that'll be. I think we'll have a good bit of banter. Good bit of banter.
So who's the Ottavio for you?
Who's the crazy one? The statman.
That's actually a good question. Actually, I'm trying to think who's sort of the biggest. We haven't got an Ottavio. We haven't got someone who's counting numbers as such. Squad wise, I mean, some of the tens, you know, just because they have to watch. Just
rugby, because they're tens.
So maybe like Tommy Allen or someone like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because they think of the game a little bit different. You know, they're supposed to be the smart ones, aren't they?
Yeah, and usually they are the last in the season because maybe some prop is gonna throw some names there, and they're gonna be all the right names for the right round. So that's usually happen. Some good prop is gonna take over.
Yeah. To be fair, my front row was the hardest one to pick. To be honest with you, it took me ages to get my front row right, but we got there in the end, lads. I reckon.
Yeah. I'm fairly confident.
We bet on crazy names, Mike, with the Fratelli di Rugby one. We went with the Australia one, Fama Osili from the bench, and Gigashvili for Georgia. So
yeah,
crazy.
I think we went rogue, to be honest. We went so rogue on our picks.
A bit like our predictions, really.
Yeah, I mean, oh, Dave,
we put Tim
until you see our
McFarland.
prediction later. Wait until you see our predictions. So we went rogue on those as well. But yeah,
counting the credits for the full.
Clickbait, lads. Just creating clickbait.
That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do.
Throw out enough shit, someone stick.
No,
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
We've
listen.
done that. We've done
Japan
that.
are going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah. England are going to win. That's the surprise. England will win the whole thing.
There might be some surprise selections in there for you boys, I think.
Yeah.